Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bugger and I'm coming at you with, oh my god, League of Legends. Yes, I have been playing on and off, mostly AMRAM, but this is the first opportunity I got to jungle Sejuani since her remake. And, oh, I am in love. Man, she is powerful now. Maybe too powerful? I don't know. I can't really judge because, you know, I'm not a really good player. I'm high bronze, low silver at best. And this is only a blind game. You know, this isn't... I think I got the sound down a little too far. Bring the master volume up. So, I really can't tell, but oh, I can tell the difference between what she used to be and what she is now. And it's pretty freaking amazing. Alright, maybe I had it right to start with. Anyways. So, I'm jungling. We have Misfortune and Soraka bot lane, and Lux mid, and Gangplank top. We are up against a Nidalee, who I believe is support, Teemo, who's their ADC, which will, spoiler alert, that will actually prove to be a problem. Trundle jungle, and I'll talk about Trundle later. We have our new AP mage, was it Lysandra, I believe is her name, and Renekton top lane. So, I gotta be careful not to do that. But I can definitely tell the difference in Sejuani. I really can. And just how much more versatile, how much stronger she is with her new passive and her new abilities. I really like the way they balanced her out. And yes, I do a smiteless on blue, as they weren't going to invade. And I take down red, and I immediately start looking towards bot lane. Unfortunately, Misfortune's already been driven out. So, this may not be the smartest of ideas, as I do go for the kill. It will go for Soraka, but nope, I pull out first blood, and Teemo forced to flash away before I can respond. I don't know if he needed to flash. He might have been able to get away before I could get to him, but either way. So I'm just going to sit here and do something I probably shouldn't, which is auto attack and clear waves, but I came down, got the kill while Misfortune left, so I'm going to take what I want. Now, I don't make these games as fast as I should, but I can just tell how much stronger she is now, how much more she's able to absorb in punishment with her new passive, and her slightly new abilities. It's just really nice, and already heading back now. I don't have to. I could have gone to Wolves, but I wanted to pick up boots. I immediately pick up level 2 boots, and I get the Ninja Tabby right off the bat. Maybe not the smartest of idea in terms of what I'm up against, but again, here we go. I'm looking towards bot lane. But in terms of what I want, I'm trying not to be seen by Teemo. But I realize I'm going to have to probably go soon, but no, I back off instead. I'm still looking at bot lane. I mean, here's the major problem with bot lane right now, okay? As you take a look, there's no wards. There's no wards. They have no idea that I'm coming, which is why I was able to gank them so easily the first time. And oof, but I flash in because I'm not letting that get away. And I get an assist on that. Unfortunately, Trundle and Renekton picking off Lux, who I guess was up by blue. I'm not sure why, but I take my ganking tax as usual. I don't think they were too happy about it, but I didn't care. So Lux is actually doing okay mid lane, despite the fact that she's getting pummeled. As a matter of fact, I kind of like to line up everything here, as I usually do. Yeah, that's right. So you see Lux 24 to 27. Unfortunately, she's died twice. I haven't paid attention to that. But only one assist, so she's not terribly far behind. I'm ahead with a kill and an assist, and I've put my lane ahead, my bot lane ahead, with a kill, and just she's way ahead on CS, so there's no issue there. Ahead on CS, of course, is Renekton in the top lane, but that's okay. I'm starting to head up there because I see Renekton is really standing in on the turret, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a ward. So he's trying to run from Gangplank. No, actually, he's staying. He killed Gangplank. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that, but he's not getting away from me. I'm Sejuani, the queen of slow. I don't care what you say about Ashe. You're not getting away, and I pick up a kill on Renekton. So, unfortunately, Renekton's ahead. I don't know where he killed Gangplank for some reason. I'm just not paying attention. Normally it says an enemy has been slain, but since the new patch, and there's been no updates to LOL replay in a while again, maybe it's not working right, or maybe I'm just not listening. I'm drinking iced tea in the middle of this, so you'll forgive me, hopefully. So I'm going to pick up blue buff for myself again. I always believe in picking up blue buff until I'm level 6. Usually at level 6 I'll donate it. But Lux has already died twice due to not warding and getting ganked. So I'm taking blue buff for myself, you know. I kind of follow Stonewall's policy. I call it triage. You know, if I think the blue buff's going to get wasted on my mid, I'm just going to take it for myself. In the story. Now I'm heading back to bot lane. Again, no wards. No wards. As a matter of fact, Teemo, man. Now I know they see me, but I have my ulti. I'm able to just whip it in there. And, oh, no. No, I'm not letting this go. I'm going to dive it. And I pick up the kill and then just charge out of the tower. Teemo wants to follow me, but he's just not going to be able to catch me. Even with his little run, he's not going to be able to keep up with me. That's one great thing about Sejuani, is she's hard to lock down. As much as she can lock you down, she's hard to lock down. And Lux picks up Teemo in the bot lane. Unfortunately, she runs into Lissandra, but I guess they just kind of separate.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And we lose top turret, unfortunately. But that's not terrible. You know, I'm well ahead right now at 3 kills. The Trundle's got 2, but in terms of being a menace in a team fight, Sejuani is much more powerful than Trundle. Trundle is a great one-to-one brawler. You know, and he can help stop somebody from getting away, and you definitely don't want to fight him when he has his ulti, and you don't want to fight him on his big circle area there. But in terms of a team fight, Sejuani is much more formidable. She was pretty formidable in a sense in a team fight before her remake, and now with her remake, she's devastating in a team fight. And I'm actually going to run into Trundle here, and we're going to start duking it out. But I'm kind of like, you know what, Trundle is, like I've said, he's a one-to-one brawler, and he has his ulti, as you can see there. So I end up forcing my flash because I don't want to get caught by Queen CC there, kind of like Lux did, which was a bad idea. So she gets that, and I turn around and bam, whip in the ulti. Lux picks up the kill, and yeah, Nidalee trying to get something there, get a cherry pick, but missing. That was a nice turnaround. I honestly was just going to leave Lux and just bail out because I didn't think I could do anything. So my ulti was on cooldown, but I was watching its time, and I saw Lux hit that laser, and I knew that if I could land my ulti, we could turn it, and sure enough, my ulti came up and just, boom, nailed him. Took 2 kills away, and what was almost a double kill for them, myself and Lux. Excuse me. So Renekton's pushing hard in the top lane right now. And he does have a ward. But I'm not going to catch him. I know I'm not, which is fine. I'm just here to try and push the lane back. You know, we do have a slight lead, but that's not an actual count. You know, because that's going more off kills. They have a tower, we don't. So they have kind of a little bit more global gold. But our misfortune is like light years ahead of their Teemo. And there's Renekton coming in, and there's 3 of them, and I just charge into the middle of them, and I'm not exactly sure what I was thinking, but it kept them off the tower as I just took a fair amount of punishment, and we managed to beat down Renekton pretty hard. And I'm pinging for help to try and save the tower, and I think I'd go full retard. And I'm trying to save Lux, and it just doesn't work. And yeah, I give the shutdown. And if we had had help, we easily could have taken that. But we didn't get any. We got no help, and so no cleanup. But what can you do? Giving the shutdown to Renekton is definitely not a good thing. But in the long run, it's not going to prove to be much. I'm 4-1 right now. I'm well ahead of their Trundle in terms of gold, in terms of a jungler. And of course, I'm working now for, I believe I'm going straight for Warmogs. I'm working for that Warmogs right now. So now they have 2 towers, they have a gold lead, we have a kill lead. So it's not terrible. Their Teemo's gone AD, so his mushrooms proved to be little more than... I miss my ulti there, but it still gets him a slow. And between me and Lux, he's just not going to get away, and at least I don't think he is. Yeah. He tries going the other way, and he tries going back again, and he doesn't have the damage to take care of me. And he's just not going to get away. And I take a shutdown in return on him, so I kind of gained back some of what I gave him. But unfortunately, he did kill Lux. Lux is struggling right now, but don't let that fool you. Come the later game, don't let that fool you. So we still have a kill lead, but they've got 2 towers on us.
Blue team double kill.
And there we go, picking up a double kill, although we lost Misfortune and Soraka. And no, she's not getting away. She got completely hemmed in there. Just looking to protect the tower down here, and there's the ulti. Oops. And Sejuani is the perfect counter. I'm not going to back up and show that, but I flashed in through my ult, and even though it missed, it did slow her and allowed me to close in. She is the perfect counter for those annoying little buggers like Teemo and like, as you saw there, Nidalee, who are hard to catch. You know, because they have such easy ways to open up gaps. She is so great. If she can just get in close enough, then you're more than likely not going to get away from her. It's very rare that you'll be able to. So 6-1 right now as I'm just clearing up the jungle. Looks like they're looking at Dragon. I did not know this, so I'm teleporting out. Had I known, I wouldn't have left. And a lot of what this game's going to turn into, you'll see in a little bit. Matter of fact, here's an example. They're chasing down and attacking my group, and it just turns into me coming in and pretty much landing my ulti with Lux following up. Now, Trundle here is an exception to getting away, as I'm pretty sure he does. You know, I just miss him with the Stampede, and so I wasn't able to get close enough. But this girl, on the other hand, you're just not getting away. I will tower dive you. I've got enough health. I can just sit there and tank the tower all day. Don't matter. Well, not all day, but I got enough armor. I got enough survivability. I got a giant's belt. Pretty much, I think I'm about to pick up the... excuse me. I'm about to pick up the Warmogs. If I don't get it now, I'll have it in a few moments, I think. Yep, there we go. Warmogs. And already with just the Spirit of the Ancient Golem and Warmogs, I have over 3,000 health. I'm also running 112 armor, so very strong. And remember, her armor increases with basic attacks or her abilities hit enemy champions. So I'm looking to take blue again. And pretty easy. They never contest us on that. As we're up now 4 kills, and we have closed the gap with the tower, although they did pick up a dragon. I think they picked up dragon. And just going in, and I realize I'm 2v1, and this really isn't a smart idea. And just to keep her up, that was a bad use of my ulti, because she never jumped forward on her thing. So that was kind of wasted. But yeah, the Teemo mushrooms, they serve little more than slowing us down and being mini wards. They don't hurt because Teemo's gone full AD, which is just not smart. And flashing out. God, I tell you to slow down, you don't. But yeah, Soraka picking up Teemo. And I'm going to run over a mushroom here, which is going to slow me down. But, you know, continuing to tank the tower. But she's going to gain distance. And, God damn it, I want that kill. But I just can't get it. And I'm not willing to dive a second tower. And I don't like being between towers. So I'm going to bail out here. And yes, unfortunately, we lose our top lane inner turret. So therein is another problem. And then Trundle looking to take another turret. Not going to happen. You know, there we go. There goes Misfortune down. And Gangplank staying up on... Yep, there's the ulti. And I want Trundle because he's the closest. And down he goes to Lux. And now, as long as can keep her slowed, unfortunately I go the wrong way around the tower, but I do get Permafrost, and we take her off as well. So a total of 3 down, as they tried to push a little too far. We pick up a turret, close the turret gap again. I think we're going to take this one as well. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, we're going to get this one. Looking at a possible 3rd turret. Here comes Renekton. And I don't have what it takes to tank this tower. So I signal my team just to back out. And I managed to teleport out before I could get tagged with anything. Now I've picked up a Giant's Belt and a Chainmail. So yes, I am going for the Sunfire Cape next. I really emphasize Sejuani's health. She seems to get a lot more health than normal, than a lot of tanks, to be honest. I mean, I'm almost at 4,000 health with just what I have here, when a lot of bruisers and tanks really don't. Pass by the red buff, because I know they're looking to engage, and I want Nidalee. And why I want Nidalee, I'm not sure. If I could just get a charge, man. But Nidalee's just going to get away. I realize that Renekton's trying to do something with Lux, but it's just not going to work. Trying to get by the Trundle pillar there. And Gangplank picking that up. Misfortune ulti doesn't do a lot. God damn it, I want Nidalee, but I'm not going to catch her because I don't have a slow on her already. And she's in the jungle. Pinging my team, you know, we've got Renekton down, we've got Nidalee hurt, they're in retreat, it's time to pick up Baron. And fortunately for me, my team listens. This is rare. You see, even with as little health that I have, with Lux Shield and just everything I have, it's easy to tank. It's so easy to tank him. So we pick up Baron, and Lux is getting blue buff. Late game, I don't really need it anymore. I'm 3,900 health right now. 158 armor, 178 when I go in. And only 66 magic resist. You know, I don't have to worry about a lot of magic damage right now, so... And I find that a lot of times you can survive magic damage just through sheer health, depending on who and who it's from and what kind it is. Teemo, trying to do about the only thing he can, which is split push. And I miss my charge. He's going to get hemmed in. And yeah. Going an AD Teemo is just what's really costing me. Look, he only has 71 CS right now. Oops. Again, just driving Lissandra out.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
So I'm sitting real pretty right now with you know, everything that I have. 9, 1, and 6. I bail out as my team is not in the best of positions, but I was trying to warn them to go back, and they didn't want to listen. So now I'm struggling against these damn creeps to make something happen.
Purple team double kill.
And Renekton gets a double kill, and they're still continuing to pursue, but... Oh wait, what's that? It's Sejuani! And what am I doing? I'm running in circles. I completely missed my charge. And Trundle's just not going to get away. And I flash into the tower. So I pull a kill out of that somehow. Or help pull a kill out of it. And Lissandra trying to get a cherry pick. It's not working. I still have enough health and enough armor where I can face these guys down. If they tower dive us. But they back off for whatever reason. Teemo managing to scuttle away. I go top lane to help reverse its course here. It kind of looks like another team fight's gearing up, so I want to be in the area in case it does. No, I like to play junglers where you can just sit off the side, you know, and kind of make things happen. And they find Trundle, who uses his ulti. Unfortunately, we weren't paying attention, and Soraka got picked off. And they think that that means they can go in and try and do something. Look at this perfect setup. Boo! Let's jump back for a sec and watch that setup. So I take a spear that does like virtually nothing. And just watch this setup. Just they're all grouped up so perfectly. I charge in and land a point blank freeze ulti on 4 of them. And there's the Lux and Misfortune ulti. Oh, and Gangplank, I'm sorry. It just completely obliterated in what is one of the most perfect setups I've ever been a part of. And I pull a double kill out of that somehow. Now, what I want to do is push. We just obliterated the team. We've got 30 seconds to push down this mid lane, take that mid tower, and take the inhibitor. But look what my team's doing. They're teleporting back. We just annihilated the enemy team. And they're going back to buy. No, you go back to buy after you take towers and inhibitors. Oh man, this so frustrated me because I know there's no way I'm going to take this tower. I'm great in team fights, but when it comes to melee damage, I can't do shit. So I just bail out. Oh, and there's Misfortune, a little late. Oh boy. So I just smite the blue golem, and I'm like, fine, I'm going to go back and buy now. And I'm actually working for a Leandri's Torment. It's really good on Sejuani and Nautilus, who is two of my favorites, and picking up a nice double kill is Lux, but unfortunately Renekton gets a double kill, but nope. This is what a lot of this game turns into. It's me coming in and being a disruptive tank and taking all kinds of focus and slows and damage and, you know, either helping Lux or Gangplank just keep them the hell off of everybody else. And she's going to jump over the wall, and unfortunately I don't have my charge in time to follow, so she's going to get away. Sejuani's very effective at clearing waves. If you get a big farm wave somewhere, don't be afraid to go and pick it up. You know, our ADC, I mean, poor Teemo is just decimated. And he's no help to the team whatsoever compared to our Misfortune. Our Gangplank is a bit behind the Renekton. The Renekton's strong, but when you have someone like a Sejuani, it's just not going to help. And I've completely outclassed Trundle in this one. And Lissandra's got more CS, but Lux with 11 kills, you know, is coming in strong. She even got a snowball item of all things. And our support is just that, which is what's helping as well. Shirelia's Reverie. She's got the red Sightstone, so she's placing wards. You know, she's got a pink ward. Look at over here. Look at what we got over here. Nothing. Well, and here we go again. Same thing. I'm going to jump back here just a moment so you can see this. Same thing. My team stays too long. They start getting chased, and I'm coming the other way. And this is what these almost always turn into. Me just coming in, landing my ulti, and blowing stuff up. Yeah, that hurts them, but doesn't hurt me all that much, so whatever. So we take out the priority targets in terms of Renekton and Lissandra. And if that's not a name, I'm sorry. I don't use her very much. Only an AMRAM when I random her. And I'm like, you know, screw your tower. And I don't know what... I really just don't know what Nidalee was thinking there, going in on all of us. I guess trying to pick off Gangplank. Either way, it didn't work. We back out because Gangplank and Misfortune are really low. We might have been able to take the inhibitor, but I really didn't want to risk those two. Especially Misfortune. Even though right now it's me and Lux that kind of have the game on our shoulders, Misfortune's still very important, and so is Gangplank. So I don't want to needlessly risk them. So I have Leandri's Torment, and then I realize, and I would have gone for this first had I seen it, that nobody has a Bulwark. And, you know, Aegis and Bulwark, to me, those are always important. You know, somebody on your team should have them. And since I'm going full tank, I don't mind. Now, they have no wards. They know we're here, I guess, but they have no wards. And by the time they place a ward, we've already got Baron. So now we're just like insane on terms of health and damage. I'm sitting at 4,700 health right now. We have Baron. They have no turret in the middle. So we should be able to pull in middle and take down the inhibitor without much of a problem. Is that what we do? I don't think so. No, I think... Oh, Teemo. The whole team turns around to get Teemo, which really shouldn't have happened. We should have just sent one person. Gangplank was fine. But you saw what one, like, I don't know if it was one double up or if it was a double up and Gangplank, but you just saw what happened. They're trying to split push us, which is actually pretty good in terms of strategy for them, mainly because we're responding as a team. And us responding as a team keeps us from pushing. You know, what we should have done is just sent one person off to confront whoever it was, because there's really probably nobody on our team. And I'm trying to catch up, and I don't know that I will. I flash, and yeah, there we go, the ulti. I thought that's what I did. I want this bitch gone. If I can pull it off, and yeah, I'll be able to. She's not gonna get away from my permafrost. And then Renekton comes in for whatever reason, knowing we're all here, trying to pick off Lux, and that's just not gonna happen. Not with a Sejuani slow. You're just not gonna get that close. So a couple of dumb mistakes on their part. You know, Teemo only trying to split push. You know, he may not be much of a contribute to the team, but it would have been something if he had been there. I want the minions to tank the tower, but it ends up hitting me, and then I'm like, you know what, fuck it.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
So yeah, 15-1 and 13 right now. I'm pretty much, between me and Lux, we're keeping this game.
Purple team's turret has been
On our shoulders. And I'm just not afraid to go in against these guys. I don't think Trundle cast his ulti on the right person. If there's one person Trundle should be casting his ulti on, it's me. Taking away my defenses so I can go down much easier. With 195 armor and, you know, almost 5,000 health. And unfortunately, I'm just not going to be able to save her. And now they're going to chase us. And at first, I'm like, you know what? We'll just keep running. We'll eventually get away. But then it comes to a point, I'm like, you know what? Screw this. And I just turn around and start going at Trundle, and he gets down low. Down goes my ulti, and he gets zapped, and then he gets taken out again. And we just turn it around on them. You know, we have Baron. They were not completely grouped up. We were able to separate Trundle and then take out Renekton, who went balls deep again. And now we're back on the attack. No problem. You know? It was not the smartest idea for them to chase us. Especially with me being full health and as strong as I am right now. And Lux, you saw, just one laser can just take out just about anything. So I'm double tanking turrets right now, and it's like, no, I really don't want to do that. And there you go, zap again. I can wait. I can wait. And there we go, picking up the ace, 16-1 and 16. She's just so much stronger now. I really, really love her new kit. It's totally fucking awesome. I want to say my favorite jungler, but she's actually not. She's my second favorite. In terms of my favorite jungler is Nautilus, because he has so much CC and function, and he can deal out a ton of damage. Then Sejuani, then Trundle. You know, it's always been that way. Unfortunately, Sejuani and Trundle haven't been viable to now. You know, like I said with Trundle, speaking of Trundle, he was one of the best one-on-one brawlers in the game. Right now, I think he is the best. I think in an even to semi-even fight, nothing can compare to him. Trundle actually has tools that if he's behind, will actually allow him to stand toe-to-toe with somebody who's a bit ahead of him. His ulti definitely being one, his bite being another. He's hard to lock down in terms of trying to catch up or keep up with him, because of his pillar and because he's able to put down and run faster that big ice area now. You know? And yeah, this game has gone on much longer than it should have. We should have ended this game a while ago, but we're not, you know, platinum, we're not challenger, we're not diamond, we're not even gold. Like I said, I'm bronze to low silver. And Gangplank being chased out, he will fall. but at a major cost. I back out, but that's just because I don't want to. I don't want to tank the tower anymore. And I thought we scored an ace, but Nidalee, whose name I keep having trouble remembering, is still alive. And she's going to try and go in, but she gets zapped and almost all of her health is gone. I'm just going to sit here and pound away on the inhibitor, but my team's going to finish up the Nexus.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
It's just no damage. And there we go, GG. So yeah, 16-1 and 20. Man, it was a rare game for me to be able to go like that. And Lux did eventually get more kills than me at 19-7 and 13. She had a hard start, but she came back to be a real powerhouse in this game. Their Renekton was really strong, but there was just nothing he could do. I mean, he had to get past me to get to Lux, to get to Miss Fortune, and it was virtually impossible. Plus, he had to deal with Gangplank. And our Miss Fortune, even though she's only 5'5", she has 20 assists, she has a decent build, she's just light years ahead of the Teemo, who's only 1 in 10. And, you know, our support, again, was a support. She wasn't trying to be an AP support. As you can see, they're Nidalee 112 and 5. She's got the I call it the Mana Rod, the Seraph's Embrace. She looks like she was going for, honestly, I don't know. That's a lot of weird freaking items. She's got a lot of pieces. She didn't finish anything. And yeah, Soraka, she didn't get a ton. You know, she's got Rylai's Crystal Scepter. Why? I don't know. But in truth, actually, it would help slow, I suppose. But she did get Shirelia's Reverie. She did get Ruby Sightstone, you know, and she was buying pink wards. So she was warding. She was doing her part as a support. And that really gave us an advantage over them. So in turn, Lux and I might have had the team on our shoulders, but each team member did contribute where they had to, and on their side, their Teemo and their Nidalee just did not. Their Trundle did okay. Their Renekton did really good, and their Lissandra was all right. But in the end, it was basically a 3-on-5, and you know, I had a full build. I did finish the Bulwark. I did finish up, you know, the Torment. And I had Warmogs and Sunfire and all that. I had over 5,000 health, over 200 armor, which in retrospect I didn't need, and 132 magic resist. You know, so I was so disruptive in the team fights, and they really had no disruption at all in that. And you saw how well that could come together in that one team fight in front of Dragon, where we just blew them up. We're like, my ulti, Lux ulti, Gangplank ulti, Miss Fortune ulti, just ravaged 3 of them and really took down Teemo a lot. We were just able to ace them out, which we could have ended this game a lot sooner if my team had pushed with me rather than teleport, but whatever. Anyways, folks, there you go. Sejuani, she's much more powerful than she used to be. I would not be surprised if you start seeing her appear in higher competition. She has the CC, she has the defense steroid now, she has the health, she has the armor, she has good item build pass. She can be a real dominating force in terms of ganks. She can be a real dominating force in terms of team fights. She can be incredibly disruptive. She's probably one of the best peelers that I have personally seen in a long time when it comes to peeling someone off your ADC or your APC. With just so much slowing potential. It's truly, truly impressive. I'm really happy with her kit. And I'm actually happy with Trundle too. And when I have a good Trundle game, I'll bring that to you as well. Until next time, folks, this is One Big Bugger signing out, and I'll see you then.